Hi friends, thank you for being here. I wanted to step outside of my comfort zone a little bit and do something a little different from my normal readings. I wanted to pop on a video and talk. Why not? Today we're talking about January 2020, the energy and basically what we can look for, what we can avoid, what we can create, whatever it is you are in need of. I made a little bit of a spread, just very basic. I have really been enjoying simplicity with these readings as much as possible, which is one reason why the video. It is fun to write and enjoy that process, definitely. So anyway, January, I made a sigil. To help focus our energy. You can find this to download on my Patreon account. Surrounding that, created a very simple spread. I'll also have pictures of the spread and the cards along with some crystals after I've done some Reiki, connecting the crystals to the universal energy. So that will be up on Patreon as well. To begin, I just went with a basic what we need to release or what we can release, and what we are calling in. So what we are giving away and what we are receiving. So for releasing, we got the King of Cups. This is the Dragon Tarot. King of Cups, as the guide says, is a mature male who knows how to give and receive. I'm a intuitive reader, to where I don't know all the meanings of all the cards, but you don't really have to. If you can look at the images, you're going to be getting the information that you need. I love this dragon is looking at its desire. Yeah, it's looking at its calling, being the wolf to the moon. So it could be beckoning us to allow the release of what it is that we perceive as the doing of love. The doing of love, the verb, could be different than what we typically perceive the father figure is supposed to be. So releasing our emotional attachments with our father figure would be the putting that figure on a pedestal. This dragon has the very tip of their tail into the water. So they're only just barely touching the surface of their emotions. What do you perceive as your way of giving and receiving love? Is there a way you could do it differently? You know, if it's giving, if it's releasing the mature male, maybe it is stepping into the immature male, maybe the playful male. You know, whatever happened to play? Do you have play in your life? Can you play with your emotions? Can you laugh at yourself? What we are calling in, we have the the 9 of Wands. There we go. So we are calling in, it looks like this dragon obviously elevating, climbing up the stairs. You know, almost looks effortless into the unknown. It's like there's no limits. The stairs just keep going up and up and up and up. We've got 9 torches. What does 9 mean to you? It could be endings, the last step, before the completion. I think of wands, I think of passion. Obviously fire. The sun is right above this dragon's head. How much sun are you getting? If we're in the northern hemisphere, it can be difficult to get that sun, being winter time. If you're in the southern hemisphere, maybe you're getting too much. But this one is managing it, okay? They're starting right on the ground. Do you see that there's pebbles on the ground and rock and like grass on the very ground? They're like right in the beginning of their journey, but it's the beginning of the end. And then I wanted to look at where our foundation and where our elevation is, how that can be characterized. Our foundation, we got the 8 of Wands. So what we're calling in, our foundation is all about passion and creativity. This dragon is soaring over the land, over the water. Imagine this dragon is searching for food. The home is in the background. Along with that, it looks like a star. Are these stars? Yeah. Stars in the sky. Okay. So our foundation, what we can use. I see 2 pillars of torches. So we can go either up or down. That's up to us. And we might need to just soar for a little bit. See if I can get this to focus. No, not gonna focus. Wants to look at me. Whenever I think of an 8, I think of infinity. So our foundation is our infinite source of tapping in, that toroidal field. Your creativity is endless. I keep seeing this dragon as looking for their meal in the water. They're hungry. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yes. Searching the mountains and the water and the grassland for sustenance. Is it for inspiration? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? What is the dragon looking for? And then our elevation, how we are rising above. Two of Cups. There we go. So we've got a dragon. Although I want to call this one a serpent because I don't see any legs. So a dragon without legs to me is a serpent. And I see an S. I see, then I see this, the Kundalini spiraling. It's like the Kundalini is coming back down around the one chakra and through the tail, and then curling again, and then going around another chakra on the bottom of the cup, or the bottom cup, bottom of the card. Twos, I think of unions. Do you have someone that you share your emotions with? Does that water flow both ways? I see a couple of waterfalls on the card, on the bottom of the card. And water typically only goes one way with a waterfall. But in a union you need balance. But there is one card above the other. You know, whether that is because there's somebody elevating you, or you are elevating someone, or the working together elevates you both. And the moon is there. So your intuition will always elevate you. So for our shadow, I got, of course, the Emperor. Let's see if I can get this in focus. There we go. So this guy is just like sitting on his throne. It's almost like he's, I was gonna say he's using his like staff like a cigarette. The way he's holding it just kind of looks like it, which makes sense. Dragons smoke. Good old Emperor. So, if you don't know, this 2020 year is an Emperor year. 2020. Add those up, you get 4. Emperor is the 4th card in the Tarot Major Arcana. It's the ruler of the kingdom. It's the one who gives the structure and the laws, helps the trains to run on time. Archetype representative of Aries. So for some of us, being in our dark and our shadow might be a little difficult to reconcile with this Emperor energy, you know, seeing how it fits in with our lives. Unfortunately, the patriarchy has had not the best reputation. And so I can understand how it might trigger some people to, you know, not be okay with anything about their life being defined by the male archetype, which is unfortunate because the emperor is required in order for a fully functioning human. You know, we have to have the right foot and the left foot, all the parts. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for listening to me talk a little bit. Yeah, we're going from Capricorn, Cardinal Earth energy into Aquarius, a fixed air energy. I also wanted to know, you know, I look at what's here and what's not here. We've got 2 wands and 2 cups, so we've got a lot of passion, a lot of emotion, but not as much physicality, earth, and then thought, you know, air, swords. So those may be things that we need to volitionally cultivate within our everyday life. You know, how do we bring in earth and air into a watery, fiery state? We need balance with all the elements. I'll put the link for the spread and energy grid in the description. Thank you for watching.